Georgia, bine v-am găsit la interviurile DCSport. Invitatul meu de astăzi este fostul antrenor al celor de la FC U Craiova 1948, Giovanni Costantino. Bună ziua, domnule Costantino!
Bună dimineața!
Giovanni Costantino are 39 de ani, e născut la Messina, în Italia. În România a antrenat în campionat 16 etape, 16 meciuri, plus 2 meciuri de Cupa României. A înregistrat 7 victorii, 5 în campionat, 2 în cupă, 3 rezultate de egalitate și 8 înfrângeri. Mr. Giovanni, we will have this interview in English because you had a bit of time now away from Romania. How was your time in Craiova?
It was a very good time in Craiova. First of all, I'm sorry that I speak English, but after some months, for me, it's better to explain English some concepts. It was excellent time because I really like the atmosphere, I really like the country and the fans, the love of the fans. I could never expect to meet this kind of love by the fans. Because also was for me a surprise that in some away matches, many fans from opponent say to me, "We respect you, Costantino," and it for me was incredible. I remember in Costanza, in Galazzi, because I believe that when you respect the people, then the people respect you.
Yes. You are Italian. You know about rivalry in a certain city. I'm referring now to Milan. But in Craiova, how was the rivalry between the two teams, FC U and Universitatea?
Look, I have to be honest. Me, I don't go so much out in the city. It was very difficult for me because I always focus about my job and what I have to do. Then when you play every week, there is a match preparation and trainings, so I didn't leave so much the city. But for sure in the club there is a lot of rivalry, and for me that derby in November when I just arrived after 2-3 weeks that I was there was incredible. We draw a match even with 10 players against 11, and was incredible also that at the end the players went in the tribune, in the Pelusa with the fans to celebrate a draw. For me was an incredible atmosphere, and for sure next season I think that Romanian football will miss this kind of derby.
About next season, did you expect FC U to go down in the second league, considering the team?
No, absolutely not. Even if in February I was saying that if some things are not changing, the team is risking to go to second division. So I was aware that was very difficult for the team to save because get to the playoff was one realistic target for us after many wins in a row that we had in December. But for sure, I am not stupid, so I understand that when there are some problems, if you don't fix these problems, then the team go down. But I didn't expect that the team can arrive at the bottom because it was absolutely incredible.
Yes, but did you expect it to go down like this? I mean, okay, it's going down if things aren't changing, but the last position?
No, because the team quality is not for the last position. So for sure some things didn't work very well because I believe that maximum you can play the play out, the barrage.
Yes.
But not to go down, because go down, especially in the bottom, was incredible.
Yes, but maybe the often changes of coaches was it a reason for this?
I don't know this. In my side, I believe that when you don't have stability and you don't have straight decision and the players don't follow just one direction, is a problem because there is always alibi for the bad performances, but I think that everybody needs to get the responsibility when there are bad results. And you have to understand, you have to feel in football that sometimes it's very dangerous. It's not enough the quality, you need much more. And teams like Botoșani, Dinamo get not only the quality, because I think they were lower quality than FC U, but they put something more on the pitch to save the team. especially Botoshani, that make a good market transfer window in January, February. And in FC U, we didn't have any movement, just one player or something like that. And if you don't make a movement, then the other go over you. So this was one of the reasons. But also, I think when you don't understand the danger situation, then you go down, 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 and you don't feel that you can relegate. It's not enough the quality. It's not enough to say, okay, we are a good team, we will save. You need something more, much more.
Yes. You had an excellent December. You finished the month with that 2-0 win against FCSB. But then when the championship restarted, you lost at Rapid after a very good match. The last 15 minutes were poor. Was that the start of the downfall?
No. The start of downfall was the beginning of January. The start of downfall was beginning of January, when I say that some things about some things were not good, were not correct, but I was not listened. That had influence for the match preparation, for the preparation for the new part of the season. For me, there was a friendly match that we shouldn't do, and we lost 2 players with Poliashi when we lost 4-2. And then I believe that many people say about the substitutions with Rapid that make influence that we lost, but Rapid put out one player and put inside the top player, so it's something that can happen. But for me, that match with Rapid was made influenced by the friendly match that we played just 5 days before with Poliash in Bucharest, with travel, with ice. It was a very bad decision by the club to make that friendly match that I was totally against to make. I believe that yes, with Rapid was not last 10-15 minutes, but then we play with Farul and we can draw. Even with Farul was very good at that moment. We didn't have a penalty with Compagnucci. Then we beat Dinamo, so still we were in time. But also with Iași, in my last match, we make 1-1 and was a balanced match. I think that the down was after, because when you lose 4-1 with Botoshani, when you lose this kind of matches, then you go down, really down. So I think that in February still the situation was under control.
In February, in the start of February, after the Rapid match, the owner of the team, Adrian Mititelu, said that you should leave after the loss. What was your impression of him overall?
Believe me, Mr. Mititelu is a president that put a lot of money, that lost a lot of money. And the problem is not the Mititelu, it's the people that make suggestions to Mititelu. Because Mititelu is a person that put everything for the best of the team. He's not a person that wanted the team to lose. Because it's his money. And I have big respect of him. But the problem is that when people don't have interest about the team, but have other kind of interest, in that moment, then I believe that is a problem for Mititelu. But I believe that before or after he understands it, and he will make many steps forward in the managing of the club. Also, we left in very good relation with Mr. Mititelu, because I have nothing against him. And he has nothing against me. He was very sorry when he communicated to me that he wants to change coach, because he was not sure that he wants to change the coach. When he said to me, he thought was necessary, because some people that probably about football don't understand so much. They say to him that this change was necessary, but it was not necessary. It was clear by the results.
You are coming from Italy, football that is in the top 5 leagues. What was your impression about Romanian football?
Romanian football, I like a lot that in the stadium there are a lot of people, there is a lot of atmosphere, more or less in every opponent, except for some clubs, but more or less every stadium there are a lot of people. I think it's quite technical football compared also to other leagues in Europe. Need a bit much more tempo, because it's not very high intensity. The fact that there is not stability can be a problem, because less stability you have, more the players are confused about the situations. But it's a league with a big potential, especially because the top teams are very good teams. So I believe that FCSB this season can go to group stage of some European competition, and I think it's necessary because if you want to develop the league, you need to have teams competitive in Europe.
Yes. Which team from Romania did you find the most difficult opponent?
Difficult. I think that every team has weak points and good points. I believe that every team has some characteristic. This is one thing that, for example, I find in Romanian football. In other leagues, sometimes the teams play everybody in the same way. In Romania, no. Every match is different because, for example, we speak about FCSB that play 4-3-3. Nothing special about tactically, but team with quality that they play very good together. And then you play against team like Oțelul that they don't have so much quality, but they have a good fighting spirit. They fight on every ball. They play on the second ball. Then you play against the team that at that time Petrolul was playing 3-5-2, that's playing a different kind of football. Voluntario play 3-5-2 vertical. Then you play with CSU that play 4-3-3 with a lot of rotation. Rapid 4-2-3-1 with also quality of players. So every match is different. So I find the football that in every team you can find different way of playing. Also Farul play different football. So this was my impression about the Romanian football.
Yes. Would you coach another team in Romania or only FCU?
This is a nice question, tricky question. Look, I had a president that called me some weeks ago about a team, and he said to me that he really appreciate my job in FCU also because he saw something different about game style compared to other Romanian teams. And also about person, he said that I'm a particular person in Romanian football because there is always scandal, there is always this kind of thing, but I'm more focused about pitch, football, work, and not about scandal, about other things. So maybe there will be the chance, but I don't know if FCU or not. I don't know what is the future. I don't know if it will be in Romania. I want just to work in a place where I can show myself and find a club where everybody go in the same direction, because this is the secret. This is the secret of success of some clubs in Romania, that they are everybody together and there is no one side that go in one direction, one side that go in another one.
I will not ask the name of the team, but only this, was it a playoff team or a playout team?
You ask too much. You ask too much.
Okay, good. What's next for you? Do you have any other offers, any perspectives now?
Yeah, I'm speaking with some clubs. I rejected the offer last week about a club that will play European competition, but not in Romania, from a lower league level. And now we will see. I'm open to go to, as I say, to good project because I want to enjoy my job and go in a club that want to develop, or want to improve with youngs, that has vision, modern, because. And one club that really believe in the game style that I propose, because I know is specific, is particular, and this is what I would like to have from my future. Then it doesn't matter where. Me, I love football. Football is the thing that make me wake up in the morning, and I want to enjoy it. If I have to work and don't enjoy, then it's not for me.
Yes. When you came to Romania, you learned Romanian very fast. In about 2 or 3 weeks, you already could speak in Romanian with the reporters, with the press after the matches. Why did you do this? Because most foreign coaches come here, coach, and if they stay a long time, then they will learn Romanian. You did it very fast.
It's comfortable, this, but I'm not a comfortable person. I like challenges and this kind of respect for Romania. Look, I tell you one thing. When I was coming in Romania, I was a bit afraid because I was coming from Hungarian league and Hungarian national team, and I know that there is not a very good relation between Hungarian fans and Romanian fans. But I find a lot of appreciation by Romanian people. I didn't expect that. I was thinking that there was some prejudice. I don't know if it's in English. That I was in Hungary and blah, 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 but nothing. From the first period that I was in Romania, I feel the appreciation by Romanian people. and this kind of respect by me to give something to Romanian. I'm not a coach that come for the money and take the money and goodbye. Oh, Romania is a bad place. I'm not this kind of person. I think that if you don't identify yourself in the place where you are, you can't do a good job. And this kind of respect is necessary by coaches, because we are not people that take just the money. We have to give something to the country, to the club, to the players that we have. And if we do this, then we do a good job despite the result. Because if I was just a normal coach that just work and goodbye, I didn't get the messages that I get almost every day from FC U France. But if you give something to the people, then this is the most important thing, because we need to give something to the people, to make people happy, not just take our salary. This is not the way that I like that the coaches work.
Okay. What did you think about the under-21 rule, the fact that you had to use a young player every match, all the match?
But I think next season will change, no? There is something.
It's not official yet.
I think it has to be as official as soon as possible to give the opportunity to the club to prepare the transfer window, you know. I think it's okay. I think in some leagues is normal. One U21 is a good compromise. Then okay, you need to play with the players that are the best. So maybe this on U21 can put in their mind that is enough for them to play. And then when they are 22, they don't play anymore. So I think that is a good rule if it's used in a good way. But I believe that most of this is necessary a change of mentality, because in Romania, like in Italy, we have a problem that we don't believe in youngs. And we need to believe much more in young players, because young players can develop much more. You can build the mentality, you can improve the skills. So I always push in Italy this, and I think in Romania is necessary too. It's not that after one mistake you can change and say this player is not good. They need time. They need time to make mistake. I say one player that was with me in FC U, Alexandru Blidar, player that never played before me. I put on the pitch, he scored against Rapid, then he disappeared. But it's not about a match that was negative, that you can cancel the quality of a player. Because young player needs to be weighted, and you need to work with them to make them better.
Yes, this is what Gheorghe Hagi does in Faro. He works with young players. He forces them to play from very young ages, and then they become better and better and better until something happens. They transfer. They go to another team. But is there a problem for Romanian football that we bring a lot of foreign players and maybe not the best foreign players?
This I don't know, because in my opinion there are some good players, foreigner, and it's good for foreigner to get competition to give competition to Romanian player. The thing is that of course you need quality players. It's the same speech that you do in Italy, that you take foreigner players that are not good. I believe that foreigner players, you need to get them good. This is about scouting. This is about the vision of the club. I think that every club prefer to save money. They don't care if he's Romanian or if he's foreigner. As you said, Gheorghe Hagi is very modern coach about the work that he's doing with the young Romanians. I appreciate a lot his job. I really like Farul as vision of club. I think they're quite modern, probably one of the most modern club in Romania. And I think that is the way, especially for the small clubs, to get players that are younger, you develop in the academy, also from the market, and then you sell. I think that foreigners, there are too many foreigners, yes, but sometimes they give quality and competition for Romanians, because you need a good mix. Because just Romanians is not good, just foreigners is not good. So you need a mix.
Yes, you coached one of the players who is considered one of the best players in Romanian, Bauza, also Button. Do you think they could make a step forward and go to another team in the first division, or they should stay with FC U now and help them come back?
Look, for the quality that they have, they have to stay in first division, because in second division I think they risk to to be in a level that is too low for them, and they are too good players, and sometimes you lose motivation to go from first to second. I believe that they need to do some step forward in their career. About the two players, Willy Buyten is a guy that, as I see him, a much more central midfielder compared to winger. He's a good left foot, smart worker in the training. I think he's a good sign for every club. Bauza is a different kind of player, very technical player. He's a player that if you put him in the center of your game style, he can be very useful. And as I say to Bauza, to Willy, to both, when I met them in the club, I said, FC U must be a step in your career. You need to look forward in your career to play good in FC U, to go in a high level targets, because you have the potential and the ability to do that.
Okay. Coming back to foreign coaches in Romania, Rapid now has changed Bergodi with another foreign coach, Neil Lennon. The resume of Neil Lennon is very well known. He has 5 league titles with Celtic. He has 4 Scottish Cups, and he also won a cup in Cyprus with Omonia. But do you think that it's hard for a foreign coach, especially a British coach, to train in a championship like the Romanian league?
I believe that some nationalities are much more connected with some others. What I mean, Romanian is very similar to Mediterranean countries. So for Italian, Spanish, Greek, these people, we have quite similar mentality. I had the luck to coach in many countries like Romania, Hungary, Slovakia, Cyprus, Finland. For example, for an Italian to be adapted to Finnish football is totally different. I believe that Scottish football and Romanian football are very different. This doesn't mean that we do a good job or a bad job. I mean, are just different.
Two different styles of play. Yes.
Yes, but different style of play, but also different approach by the fans, by the media, by the players. Maybe from Scotland to Romania is very different, but he worked also in Cyprus. And Cyprus mentality is very similar with Romanian mentality about football. So maybe he's used for that. So it's a 50-50. If he was coming straight from Scotland, it was more difficult. But if he had the experience about Cyprus, maybe he knows what he will expect him.
Yes, but for the Romanian football, is it good to bring coaches that have trained at a high level, like Neil Lennon has?
Yes, I believe that also in Italy we need coaches that come from different mentalities to open our mind to different ideas, different vision. So I'm a person that also in Italy would like to have more foreigner coaches, even if I'm Italian, because it can open you to different ideas and different vision. In Romania, you need good coaches, but as I say, it doesn't matter if you're coming from Celtic or you're coming from third division in Scotland. What is important in football is not the past, it's the future. What you did in the past, you can win also. Look, Ancelotti was winning many Champions League. He went to Napoli and he didn't do a good job and he was sacked. So it doesn't matter what you do in the past. It's more important the connection between the coach and the new club and the new players. The good chemistry between these two, because there is for some kind of dressing room is good a kind of coach, for some others is good. So it's important by the club to choose the right coach for the team that they have, and this you will see just in the future with the results.
Do you, as a coach, like players with personality? Because I saw an interview with Florin Maxim, the coach of Corvinu Hunedoara, the winner of the cup. He said that most coaches say they want players with personality, but when those players speak up in training or after matches, they are immediately run down by the media, by the coaches, by the club. What do you feel about players with big personality, with big egos?
If they work, if they are the first on the pitch that they come and they have the mentality to be leaders, not only with the words but also with technique, yes, and with example, yes, I love. Every club needs this player, but if they are leader that just speak and then they use more the mouth than the legs, I don't like them at all.
Yeah. Okay. What did you think about the fact that a second division team won the Romanian Cup this year? Was it expected? Did you find it? Were you thinking about this when you were coaching in Romania, that it was possible?
I really believe that when I was there in FC U, I wanted to win the cup, and I was thinking the steps to win the cup, because we beat FC U. We put out, we beat Zalong. Also, Dinamo was in the same group. I don't remember the other team.
Oțelul was in the same group.
Oțelul, yes, because we didn't play with Oțelul. And I really believe in that moment that we can win the league, because also I saw the steps, and I believe that in the semi-final we could play with CFR, but then play Voluntari and Corvinul. Corvinul was lucky to not get FC U. Yes, because I saw Corvinul play. I want to congratulate the coach, because he did a very good job, a very good game style, and also good spirit. This is an example that when a team you don't need top players, you need a good group, and the coach and the club was able to build a good group. I really hope that they can do a good job in Europe, because it would be fantastic. The team of second division can go forward in Europe.
Yes. And coming to the last part of the interview, there are 10 more days and the Euros will start. Romania, Italy are there. Do you have a possible winner in mind?
It's very difficult to this kind of competition. Italy is in a group that is quite difficult. Romania is coming back to international competition after some years. I think that if they start well, they can get enthusiasm and try to go to the next round, even if it's not easy. For Italy, the group Spain, Croatia, Albania is tough, because Croatia, Italy has a bad tradition, and Spain is always Spain.
Yes.
But go to semi-final for Italy would be a very good result, and for Romania, go to next round would be very good. And as I said, coming back to international competition with a bit of enthusiasm, Romanian can do good. The only thing I hope that even if the first result will be not okay for Romania, then they don't, the media, the press, they don't start to kill the players and the team, because still there are other 2 matches, and there is all the time to recover, because even with 3 points you can be one of the top teams in the third. So until the last match, everything is open.
Yes, and my last question for you. You talked earlier about the need for Italian football to have foreign managers. The best team in Europe right now, Real Madrid, has an Italian manager. The best team in England has a Spanish manager, Guardiola, and the second team also has a Spanish manager, Arteta. In Germany, the champion has a Spanish manager, but in Italy, the top team, Inter, has an Italian manager. Napoli already signed Antonio Conte, an Italian manager. AC Milan also had an Italian manager this year. Atalanta has an Italian manager. How can the foreign coaches change the mentality of Italian teams right now? Or what needs to change in the mentality of Italian teams in order to win the Champions League again, not only the Scudetto?
With Italian coach or with foreigner coach?
Maybe with both.
But you look, there is a huge difference. First of all, the matches and the competition are winning by the players and not the coach. This is the most important thing. There is a huge gap between Italian clubs and Spanish and English teams. So this gap is quite big. For me, Atalanta won the Europa League with the idea and the vision of the coach connected with the club. Because I tell you, Atalanta coach had many problems with players, like Papu Gomez and others during the years, but the club always stand with the coach. And this unity make understanding to every player that every player is not bigger than the coach or than the director or the president of the club. In the moment that the players think that they are bigger than the club, is the moment that the club is over. So this is not about the Italian coach that they win, but because this union. Regarding the coaches, I think that yes, Italy and Spain, we have a good school, we have a good tradition, we have a good mentality about football. But as I said, it's not just this that make a team winner, but you need the players and you need the chemistry between players, coach, and club. So we have a good mentality, but if it's not accepted by the club and the environment, you can be also the best coach in the world, but you have a difficult life.
Yeah. Also, the last Italian team that won the Champions League was Inter Milan, if I'm not mistaken, and with a Portuguese coach on the bench.
Yes. So as you see, it doesn't matter the nationality. It's good to have chemistry between everybody, because if there is, then it's much more easy to make a good job. If everybody go in the direction that they want, then it's very difficult. And yes, we have a good school. We have Coverciano that is quite famous. We have a good. We are open to the new game style. We are changing a bit with the modern coaches, with the young coaches, because all the coaches in Italy were more connected to Catenaccio. But now you can see that teams in Italy play much more in offensive situation. But we take this from Spain. So we are much more open than what you can imagine with Italian school. And I believe that this chemistry, the best coach who is able to mix all the styles between Italy, Spain, Germany, the quality of Spain, the tactic of Italy. If you are able to mix all these things, then I believe you are a good coach. If you are integralist and you go in one direction, I think you don't have a long life.
And really, the last question: is it better for a coach to be a dictator or to be more of a friend with the players?
Friend is not possible, because players are players, a coach is coach. Dictator, I believe that dictator make a very bad hand in the history in Italy and in Romania also. So I believe that it's good in the middle, because you win with every style of. There is not a way to win. There are many ways, but you need to be able to find the good way for the team that you have.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Costantino, and we wish you.
Thank you so much.
We wish you the best of luck, and maybe we will see each other in Romania again.
Thank you so much. We will see, and mulțumesc.
La revedere.
La revedere. La revedere.